Hello and welcome to Nadia's Molten Imaginings. Today I am going to be trying for the first time the Encaustic Art Stylus Pro. Today I am going to be comparing the original Stylus, which is I think being phased out of production, with the new Stylus Pro, which has a lot of funky new elements. You can tell just at a glance that this has got a lot more features than the plain ordinary stylus. First off, as you might be able to tell, there is a temperature control on this one, and that is going to be absolutely revolutionary. So let's dive right in. First off, you can tell it's a different shape of box. A thicker, shorter box. Looking at the picture on the front, it's easy to tell there's so many different things going on here. We've even got a stand on this one, which isn't obvious from the front of this. Whether it's inside the box, we shall see. So I can open it up here. It's got a little sticky tab. This is a much sturdier box initially than this one. And we've got internal packaging. That's a good start. It slides out on a lovely tray. Oh, this is so good. Oh. This is so dinky. We've got everything in lovely little compartments. You do have a stand, and you have the interchangeable nibs that are on the front, I think. No, I don't think we've got that little flat one there. And we also have an operating manual. That's useful. I'd better have a look at that. Okay, so according to this, I have got the flat tip in here as well. I better have a look at this little packet. Oh, I thought it was a resealable packet. That's a little unfortunate. Never mind. I've got sandpaper. I'm not quite sure why I would need sandpaper. Still this idea that it comes flat and you just basically, with the little pads on here, sit it down and then bend it up. Oops, show you that. Sit it here and then bend it into shape. That is really cool. And you can just rest your stylus on it like this. And the other best thing about this is that it has a threaded hole for inserting the nib. Unlike this old thing, which has, if you can see just on the top there, a little screw. And basically you had to use a screwdriver to change the head every time, which means I tended to just use the same head all the time because I couldn't be bothered using a screwdriver to change it. So I'm going to be able to change this head so much easier. It fits in there and screws into place. Ah, nice one. Aha! I found it! The missing head. It's in a separate packet. I love that. That's so good. It's a mini iron. It's basically just like a mini flat iron head, and it's got the thread screw there. Can you see that? That's really good. And it's smooth and shiny. This sandpaper, I just double checked the booklet, and I think it's just for smoothing any rough surfaces that these might have if they come like that. But these seem pretty smooth to me, so I don't probably need that. Let's change this out and try this one. A little bit more fiddly to attach, but at least I don't need a screwdriver. Oh, that's good. Oh, that is going to give me so many more options. The ergonomics of this as well are really, really good. the rubberized handle here, and of course the temperature control. So again, according to the booklet, I will only need the low heat unless I'm using perhaps this nib or anything larger, in which case I will need the number 2 point on here. But we'll try with the low one first and see what I can do. Now it's time to try this bad boy out. This is so good already. I haven't even plugged it in yet. And immediately, it's a longer cable. I can plug it in and it doesn't immediately heat up, which when I'm using the old one, it's just like plug it in, go away, do something, come back, and it's red hot. You're working at it for like 10 minutes and it starts heating up and keeps heating up until it's really, really hot and maybe a little dangerous. This, having a temperature control on here, is going to be absolutely life-changing. I'm not going to use this tip first. I'm going to start with a small tip and work on a few things. This little piece of card I found in a frame I bought in a charity shop. It's basically photo paper, which is shiny, non-absorbent paper, which is kind of the stuff you use for Encaustic anyway. So I'm just going to colour this little logo in because I think it's a cute logo, and do some patterns and shapes and try this thing out on a scrap piece of card as well. So let's go. Can you see that? Can you see that? It's not falling off the table. That's really good. Also, this is really handy for stopping these extra bits from rolling off the table. And I've got a nice thick sturdy handle. And let's turn it on. And we will just go to the first pip there. And the light comes on. Hooray! It's active. I'll just sit this here till it heats up for a moment. And get my waxes. Okay. So this has been on for a few minutes and I'm getting that smell, you know, that's fresh electrical things. Yeah, so I've opened the window and gonna just colour this some colours. I found some nice colours that I can use. Mostly it's kind of not these colours. Oh, oh, that's been on for a while. It's quite warm. What I'm saying, mostly it's black and white and gold. So I found a nice colourful logo. That's really working very nicely. This is so buttery. The point is very, very fine. I really like that about it as well. It seems finer than the one I've been using. I might be wrong. I seem to have more control over it, which is a good thing. That detail is just fabulous. The fineness of the tip, the ability to blend, that was so quick and easy, so simple. I can see now why this is called the Stylus Pro. Right, now I've turned this off for a little minute, so this should be able to change out. It's actually not very hot at all. So that comes out like that. Oops. And I'm going to try this nib now. So I will turn it to the first one and see how that goes. If I need to, I can turn it up, but I'm just gonna try out some different, try out some different strokes and things with this. See how that goes. And I think we need a nice dark colour, so blue. The only thing I find is this stand kind of gets in the way of my hand when I'm doing things. I'm like, yes, it's nice to rest it on, but when you're not resting on it, I should go further back, maybe? I don't know, that's better. So, this is starting to heat up, the light is on, and let's see what I can do with this. That's better. Some colour on the corner. Oh my god, look at that. It's right there. Oh. And you can draw with it. Let's try the flat now. Up. It takes a lot of colour. Oh my god. Blob. 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 Oh my god. That's very satisfying. Should have maybe put some backing paper down, but I didn't think I was gonna need any. I mean, this table's covered in wax anyway. This is very satisfying. Let's try the full flat. Oh, wow. My god, that's satisfying. Look at the wax on top of it. So I could also do that. The wax on top, just drip off. Oh my god. This is very, very satisfying. So what else can I do? Look at that. That is crazy. I can use this edge like this to draw very straight lines. Maybe not. I'm using more of the... there we go. You have to actually hold it flat. And I just rub it lightly and go ping. Whoa. I can do so much with this. This is just like a little test card. You can do the landscape. Maybe load it up a bit more. But you can see you could do some sort of landscape with just this quite easily. I really want to draw a tree with this now because I can see it's working really well with that. I always thought these fancy nibs were just a bit gimmicky, but I actually really love it. It's so different from using, say, the iron or even just using the stylus point, and it's just from different marks. I think it's different marks, different techniques, different textures. And you can do this, don't you? Just a bit there. It's like a flat brush. Steps. Let's do this tree I was talking about. Something more like seaweed. This is a wonderful tool. Whoa. I can see you getting through one of these blocks kind of quickly with it, though. Because there's less area of metal touching the card, You have to be, I think, quite controlled with it. We can do flowers, we can do leaves. There's some sort of tree going on there. And this is weird as well. It's doing just bits. Oh my god, I love this. Oh my god, I love this. Okay, my new favorite tool. And that was just on the lowest setting. If I turn it up, well, maybe we can do some more with it. Let's see. High power! Oh, that is so satisfying. The wiggliness of it. You can do all sorts with it. I'm just using one colour, but I think I need to use another colour just for a bit of contrast. It has to be red. Wow. And I haven't reloaded this at all. Maybe because there's blue wax on the card already. But the stuff on the top is still sitting on the top. I'm so happy with that. Then I can do that. Oh, shoot! No. Ooh, I love that texture. I love that texture. Oh, that's wonderful. It looks like ice. You can just cut into what you've already done. Let it just point. This dragging pattern is one of my favorites. Okay. Yes, cleaning this, it is way hotter. I think you can only go at the highest heat for a little while. And you can see it's kind of smoking a bit. So I'll maybe turn it down. Just turned it down, didn't turn it off. And we will do our primary colors. I'll add a bit of yellow. Some green going on over here. Pillar of light. Ooh, that's nice. And then that's not even with any new colour on it. Look at that. I don't know what that is, but it's pretty funky. Okay, that was a fun little test card. Oh, wax on the table. Never mind. And just some primary colours, just some marks and lines and a bit of fun. I could try out the little brush, perhaps. It is very nice and neat, and I'm planning doing some fir trees anyway. So yeah, I might as well. So I'll just turn it back on again and we'll do some quick little fir trees with this to show you how this works. There's a few little strands coming loose, but that's alright. I'll just use a brush, a tissue. I just use a tissue to flatten the wire brush. And it's still a little hot. Lights on, let's go. So here are some of the results you can get with the Encaustic Stylus Pro. Nice, simple, quick and easy fir tree. Really good for Christmas cards. Christmas is coming. I know, scary, but I love doing these. They're so simple, quick and easy. You can do some basic colouring in, some nice pattern work, some designs and details done with the point, or you can experiment and go crazy and get some funky things going on with your flat tool. And it's amazing what can be achieved just using these 3 nibs and the Stylus Pro. Definitely worth looking into if you want to do some more detailed work. And I have this for sale on my website at the moment if it's something you're interested in getting. However, do be aware that if you're using the larger tip, then it will use up your waxes a little bit faster. So this is for sale on my website right now. You can go and grab yourself one. And I am also running workshops in my hometown in Nairn, and the places are very, very limited. It's the first time I've been able to do this. So please check that out if Encaustic is something you want to have fun with yourself. Thank you very much for watching. Bye!